السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا بكم أعزائي طلبة وطالبات الصف الأول الثانوي. مرحبا بكم في قناة مدرستنا 3 تحت إشراف ورعاية وزارة التربية والتعليم. Hello my dear students everywhere. How is it going? Welcome back to the explanation of the new English curriculum for the first secondary stage. Welcome back. Let's start our session for today. As we have taken in the previous sessions, we started Unit 5. Do you remember Unit 5? Yep. I think that Unit 5 was talking about technology at schools, and we have discussed a very important matter or issue that may be very significant in your future lives, which was why learning foreign languages is important or significant if you would like to enhance your abilities. Can you remember? I think that you can memorize it well because you are great thinkers and excellent students out there. But today we are going to look at it in a very different perspective. We are going to take the language, the grammar lesson. Let's see what's going to be the grammar lesson for this session. تعالوا نشوف يا ترى هيكون الجرامر النهارده بنتكلم عن ايه. I think that this grammar lesson for today is going to be very easy and simple, like a plane sailing. Yes, a plane sailing, very concise, and we're going to have a very nimble review of what we have taken before. كل الحاجات دي أخدتوها قبل كده. بس قبل ما نبتدي I need to make or to play a game, a very simple game. Let's look at the screen and play together. If we looked at the screen, we can find here a chart. Can you see what is in the chart? Plural nouns. Yes, our grammar for today is talking about plural and singular nouns, countable and uncountable nouns. But let us make a nimble review on what we have taken before about plurals. How can we make plural from singular noun? Let's look at the screen and do the game and play the game together. We can see here on the slide, this is the start. Can you see the start? Yes, let me fetch my pen. Okay, so this is the start here, and I need you to find the plural of these words. Let's start with the first one, and I have to follow the circle until I get the end. Okay, the first one here is fish. Fish. يس يا ميس احنا عارفين انت بتدينا حاجه كده سهله كده ايه بلورال الجمع والمفرد دي حاجات سهله جدا جدا. طب بما ان هي حاجه سهله وايزي تعالى بقى نحلها مع بعض نشوفها بتتحل ازاي. Let us refresh our memory and try to stimulate our schemata, our background information on this topic. Fish here is a singular مفرد. طب انا عايزه اجيب البلورال منها الجمع منها. حد فاكر؟ Yes, fish is singular and the plural is fish. يعني fish yes. وهنشوف في upcoming slides ازاي fish singular هي fish plural. طب في حاجة أنا كنت سمعت قبل كده في برنامج أو إن أنا شفت قبل كده في movie I heard a man is speaking about fish before in a program that he is saying fishes. صح correct فعلا fishes. طب ازاي بقى انت كاتباها يا ميس fish؟ في حاجة fish but fishes ده معناها different kinds of fish، أنواع مختلفة من السمك. لكن لما يكون في عندي the same kind نفس النوع فبالتالي البلورال بتاعه بيكون fish. Do you see? Very easy, a piece of cake. Let's take another one. House. Yes, house. So the plural of house is houses. Well done, very good. I think that you know it. مش هتكلم في أي رول دلوقتي. احنا just playing a game, just trying to memorizing, fresh our memory, stimulating our schemata. Box. أنا عارف بوكس دي، مش ثانية واحدة هعملها دلوقتي حالا. Excellent, well done. Yes, boxes. Very good, you nailed it. Let's take another one. We have to follow the line. We have to follow the line in order to finish the game. Party. Yes, well done. Parties. Very good. Clock. Clocks. Well done. Class. Classes. Very good. You rock and roll. Foot. Foot. Feet. Well done. Mouse. Mice. Lunch. Lunches. Baby. Babies. Wow, you are excellent toppers. You are one of the top notch out there. Pass. Passes. You have to follow the line. Don't cheat. Man. So easy. Men. Pony. Ponies. Board. Boards. Well done. You killed it. Broom. Brooms. Very good. Wish. Wishes. And now it comes to the end of the game, and we have done all the chart. We just completed the chart with the plural nouns of the singular noun that we are having here. Excellent, well done. I know that all of you there are top-notch students. Let's take another game. If you look at the screen, you can find another game, a matching game. All I need that you have to match the irregular plural nouns with the singular, or the singular with the plural. Let's do it together. Let me fetch my pen first. Okay, so the first one is done here. Child, children. One child, 3 children. What about mouse? I think that we have done in the previous slide. Yes, mice, mice. Excellent. Woman. Yes, على طول بنقولها. Women. Women. Strong women empower the world. Person. People. There are too many people out there. Man. We did this before. Men. Goose. Can you see what does it mean from the picture? Goose. Here, can you see the goose? Yes, what's the plural? Gaze. Do you see? We are just playing. Foot, we did it before. What can you see? Feet, well done. Loof, can you see the loof? Oh, loof, loof, loof is here. Loofs, well done, you nailed it. Tooth, tooth, سنة. Yes. Do you take care of your tooth? Or do you take care of your teeth and usually go to the dentist? Wolf, can you see the wolf? And the plural of it is wolves. Well done, very good. You killed it, you got it. But we still have one here, knife, and the plural of this word is knives. Did you like the game? Did you like the game? So I need you to try to do the game again with your mates and friends at school, okay? Okay. Let's see. We said before that احنا قلنا النهارده هنتكلم على السنجلر والبلورال، المفرد والجمع. طب المفرد والجمع مين ايه؟ احنا عارفين ان الوردز we have to take the part of a speech of it. احنا في كل حلقة بناخد ال part of a speech بتاعت كل word، وعارفين ان ال words could be nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, introductions, and so on. But today we're going to focus on nouns, only nouns. النهاردة هنركز على الأسماء، only nouns. So nouns could be plural or singular، جمع أو مفرد. Let's see together and look at the screen and see what are the rules of the singular nouns and the plural nouns. Let's start with the singular nouns. Let's have a close look at the screen. First of all, we use a or an. These are articles. محدش ينسى articles. A or an before singular noun according to the sound at the beginning of the next word. sound ايه؟ احنا طول عمرنا عارفين ان احنا في المدرسة A بتيجي قبل الكلمة اللي أولها حرف ساكن، وأن بنحطها قبل الكلمة اللي أولها حرف متحرك. إيه بقى اللي دخل يمس الساوندز في الموضوع؟ هنعرف دلوقتي إيه قصة الساوندز وإيه هي علاقتها بالفاول والكونسونانت بس في الupcoming slides. So be patient. Okay. What we use also with singular nouns. إيه كمان اللي بنستخدمه مع singular nouns الأسماء المفردة. Let's see on the screen. We can use one. ممكن أقول one. ممكن we can use every, each, or this or that. So these are one of the words, or these are the words that usually or could be used before singular nouns. For example, if you look at the screen, my father bought a car. So car هنا singular noun فحطينا قبلها a. I have just seen an accident. Accident is a singular noun فبالتالي أنا حطيت هنا هو an. One student got the full mark. Student singular, so I used one. Every player in the team should train hard. Every أنا هنا قصدي بيها كل لاعب. I mean singular nouns. Each tourist has a camera. استخدمت هنا each before singular noun. This girl is my daughter. That motorbike belongs to me. شايفين؟ زي ما احنا شايفين كده على السكرين. These are the words or the word I can use before the singular noun. I have here a or an. These are the articles. I can use one, every, each, this, and that. Okay? We always use these before singular nouns. Don't forget. الأسماء المفردة فقط يا ولاد، مش الأسماء الجمع. إحنا بنتكلم speaking only on singular nouns. بنتكلم على الأسماء المفرد. Okay. If we looked at the screen, we will know the issue of the sounds. اللي ازاي sound can identify which I use a or an. We use a or an before singular. We said before nouns, and that depends on the sound of the beginning of the next word. For example, book, ب ده عبارة عن consonant sound فحطيت a. frog, ف فده عبارة عن consonant sound فأنا حطيت ال a. apple, فده عبارة عن vowel sound فحطيت ال an. orange, فده يعتبر يعني vowel sound فأنا حطيت ال a ال an. طيب be careful. The sound of the letter is important. Why? For example, hour. طب hour هنا بتبتدي بحرف ال H والمفروض إنه هو ال H كحرف هو consonant. بس when I pronounce the word لما أجي أنطق الكلمة هل أنا بنطق ال H كأنها ه؟ لا، ال H عندي هنا silent فبالتالي is not pronounced مش منطوقة. فأنا هنا الساوند بتاع الورد أولها إيه؟ hour. ف this is a vowel sound فبالتالي أنا هنا حطيت an hour. طيب نيجي نشوف الإكزامبل التاني. university. لا يا ميس ثواني بقى. university بتبتدي بحرف اليو وحرف اليو ده عبارة عن vowel اسم ده حرف متحرك فأنا هحط قبليه an. no not correct. لا طبعا غلط، خد بالك. University هي فعلا بتبتدي باليو letter which is consonant letter but it is pronounced with what؟ with what؟ U is a vowel letter but it is pronounced with what؟ with a consonant sound. هي فعلا اللتر الحرف هو حرف متحرك، يو من الحروف المتحركة، بس هنا pronounced بنطقها ازاي؟ أنا هنا بنطقها كأنها consonant sound اللي هو اليو sound. فبقول a university بستخدم a هنا not an. a university an hour. Did you get the idea؟ يبقى احنا كده نرجع ونقول ان a or an we use them according to the sound of the beginning or that begins with the next word. The beginning sound of the next word, according to it we use a or an. Don't forget. محدش ينسى لان دي التركاية بتاعة الامتحان. دايما بنلاقيها في الامتحانات بيجيب لي university وبيقول لي اختار هل انا هحط a ولا an. فطبعا كل الولاد اول ما يشوفوا university يو يقولوا ده حرف متحرك فهنحط an. لا طبعا غلط، ما تغلطش الغلطه ديت. don't make this mistake and you have to pause and think carefully and try to memorize the rule اللي احنا قلناها مع بعض اللي هي بتقول ان انا بحط a or an according to what؟ according to the sound of the next word للكلمه التي تليها. Clear for everyone. Let's take another rule. تعالوا نشوف rule تانية معانا. Okay. احنا عارفين ان الناونز could be divided، بنقدر ان احنا نقسمها الى countable و uncountable، يعني اسماء تعد واسماء لا تعد. يعني ايه countable؟ يعني nouns can I count it، ممكن ان انا اعدها. يعني انا عندي هنا الجلاس دي ممكن اقول 1 glass 2 glasses 3 glasses، صح كده؟ اوكي، فبالتالي I can count it. لكن عندي هناك بعض الناونز الاسماء I cannot count it، ما اقدرش ان انا اعدها، فدي بنسميها ايه هنا بالانجلش؟ بنسميها ال uncountable nouns. ولو كنتوا تفتكروا ان في ناونز كتير اخدناها في الوردز in the previous sessions كنا بنكتب كده جنبها between two brackets countable و uncountable، تعد ولا لا تعد، لان المفروض when I keep the word اعرف البارت اوف speech بتاعها، ولو هي كانت noun لازم اعرف هل هي countable ولا uncountable، لان ده هيفرق معايا قوي في الجرامر رول اللي انا هستخدمها في السنتنس دي. طيب let's look at the screen، نبص كده على الشاشه ونشوف معانا ايه. We said that countable nouns could be turned into plural. ازاي؟ هعمل بقى ازاي؟ طب انا لو عندي countable noun وعايزه اجمعه اعمل ايه؟ I add بحط s or es, ies or ves. طب let's see how. Like girl, girls, bus, buses, baby, babies, knife, knives. طب what if these nouns are irregular؟ هو في كمان في الناونز irregular؟ في الناونز irregular، يعني مش كل الناونز بتمشي عليها الرول دي، لا مش كل الناونز بتمشي عليها الرول دي. زي ما احنا قلنا irregular nouns الافعال اللي هي الاسماء المنتظمه انا بعمل منها البلورال باضافه الاس او الاي اس او الاي اس او الفي اي اس. طب افرض عندي الناون ده irregular يعني غير منتظم، هعمل ايه في القصه دي؟ هعمل ايه يا مس؟ انا كده بقيت confused، انا كده بقيت perplexed، الاخبار دلوقتي اعمل ايه؟ لا let's see together. تعالوا نبص على السكرين ونشوف ممكن نعملهم ازاي. طيب الirregular nouns دي I have to keep them، لازم ان انا ايه احفظهم كويس جدا جدا in order to memorize them later عشان اقدر ان انا افتكرهم بعد كده. فزي مين؟ for example child، بقول childs بحط لها s of course not بتبقى children. crisis، do you see crisis. طب ايه الديفرنت هنا؟ ان انا بدل ما احط اي اس فبقت اي اس في البلورال. datum data. شفتوا عملنا ايه؟ غيرناها خالص، ما بقولش datums ولا بقول datas، بقول data. medium ما بقولش mediums، لا بقول media ولا بقول medias، no medium دي كده singular، تبقى انا عايزه اخليها plural فتبقى media. اوكي If we looked at this chart, في دلوقتي chart شكله حلو قوي and the colorful chart will attract, very catchy to attract your eyes, to catch you. Let's see together. This chart is talking about the plural nouns, and we can find here that with the pink, can you see the pink color? We add S, for example, dog, dogs, apple, apples, chair, chairs, hat, hats. If we looked at the orange color, we add ES, like bus, buses, fox, foxes, dress, dresses, branch, branches. طب ممكن تقول لنا يا ميس قاعدة كده معلش نعرف نستخدم فيها الاي اس امتى لما اجي احول من المفرد الى الجمع؟ nouns ends الاسماء اللي بتنتهي with s or الاكس or ss or ch or sh، فبالتالي انا بضيف هنا هوت es not s for plural للجمع. If we looked at the words in yellow, we can find that the words ends with y اللي بتنتهي بالy. I just erase the y and add ies like city, cities, baby, babies, fly, flies. If we looked at the green color بصينا على لون الجرين فإنها add ves. طب when I add ves امتى ميز بحط للجمع ves؟ لما تبقى الword ends with f or fe. لو الword بتنتهي بالf letter or fe letters فبالتالي I turn them into ves. For example, like life, lives, wolf, wolves, scarf and scarves. Did you get it? Okay. يبقى دي كده المين رول بتاعتي اللي أنا بستخدمها to change singular nouns into plural nouns، وده بستخدمه مع الريجولار nouns اللي أسماء اللي هي منتظمة. وزي ما احنا عرفنا ان في some nouns which are irregular بتبقى غير منتظمة. what shall I do with them؟ أعمل معاهم إيه؟ المفروض ان انا to keep them احفظهم زي ما انا كده بحفظ بالظبط الirregular verbs الافعال الغير منتظمه بتصريفاتها الثلاثه اللي احنا عارفينها. فالبلورال nouns for example احنا said before لو if you looked at the screen we can find some of the examples, some of the famous words that you may encounter in your curriculum. Man, men, child, children, person, people, goose, geese. Do you remember the game؟ فاكرين اللعبة اللي لعبناها في بداية السيشن at the beginning of the session, the game that we played together when we got the plural of the irregular nouns? Yes. Deer, deer, foot, feed, fish, fish, mouse turns into mice. Okay. Also, we have some irregular verbs, irregular nouns that we never change them. ما بغيرهمش. طب تفتكروا زي مين؟ فاكرين الجيم اللي احنا لعبناها at the beginning of the episode of the session and the line that we follow until the end to win the game. أول كلمة كانت عندنا كانت إيه؟ كانت fish. وقلنا one fish is singular. So I can say 2 fish, 3 fish, 4 fish. So fish is a singular as fish in plural. طب في كلمات تانية زيها؟ في other words like this. زي مين؟ could you give us يا مس؟ ممكن تقول لنا يا مس ايه هي الwords؟ ممكن نقولها سوا. like deer, deer, like sheep, sheep, serious, serious, spacious, spacious. So these are the nouns, the irregular nouns that don't change. We never change them. ولا بنعمل adding ولا change them, just they are like the singular. طب ازاي افرق بينها في الجملة؟ according to the meaning of the sentence حسب معنى الجملة and according to the verb used in the sentence والفعل المستخدم فين في الجملة. لو كانت fish is a singular فبالتالي أنا بستخدم singular verb. لو كانت fish is plural فأنا بالتالي بستخدم plural verb. Did you get the idea? Well done. You nailed it. Let's take another slide. Okay. So we have taken so far أخذنا لغاية دلوقتي كل أنواع الناونز. إزاي إن أنا الناونز اللي هي الكاونتبل اللي أنا ممكن أعدها how to turn them into plurals. وخدنا المين رول بتاعتنا اللي هي الاس اي اس اي اس في اي اس وقلنا إن في بعض irregular nouns وفي بعض irregular nouns that don't change. طيب هل في عندي مشكلة في الناونز دي؟ في عندي some nouns which are always plural، على طول بتحمل صيغة الجمع، that have no singular، ما لهاش مفرد. طب could we tell، ممكن يا ميس تقول لنا what are they، ايه هم so we can keep them عشان نقدر نفهمهم ونعرفهم and do the correct answer in the exam؟ ممكن. Let's see together. Like what؟ Like cattle, clothes, glasses, people, scissors, trousers and pants. كلنا عارفين glasses اللي هي النضارة. طب أنا can I wear، ممكن ألبس نضارة حتة وأسيب حتة؟ طبعا of course not. I have to wear them together. pants or trousers، طب أنا ممكن ألبس بنطلون التراوزر بتاعي half and half؟ ما ينفعش طبعا، لا. فبالتالي they have to be together. So they are pair. So they cannot be singular، ما ينفعش يكونوا أبدا مفرد. They are always what؟ plural. are always what؟ plural. طب أنا ما ينفعش أخليهم singular؟ لا، ممكن أخليهم singular. إزاي؟ let's see together. تعال نشوف مع بعض. Your clothes are gorgeous. You look stunning. Do you see؟ clothes plural noun، فبالتالي أنا استخدمت plural verb which is are. اوكي؟ طيب انت قلت لي الميس هتقول لنا ازاي ممكن احول these plural nouns اللي هي الناونز اللي دايما بتحمل صيغه الجمع، وممكن ازاي استخدمها كسنجولار كمفرد. ممكن استخدمها كمفرد لو انا استخدمت قبلها كلمه اسمها a pair of. If we looked at the screen، لو شفنا السكرين دلوقتي قدامنا هنلاقي الورد بتاعتي اللي هي a pair of. A pair of بستخدمها before plural nouns of two parts اللي هي فيها two parts زي الجلاسز، زي البانس، زي التراوزرز، زي السيزرز اللي هو المقص. فبالتالي I can use a pair of before it. Let's see. A pair of sunglasses was on the table. مش انت يا ميس قلت لنا sunglasses دي على طول جمع، يعني على طول جمع يعني المفروض تاخد where. لا، احنا قلنا ممكن نخليها singular مفرد لو انا حطيت قبلها مين، استخدمت مين قبلها a pair of. فبالتالي هقول a pair of sunglasses was on the table. طب لو انا ما استخدمتش a pair of قلت sunglasses على طول هتبقى ايه sentence؟ my sunglasses were on the table. were on the table هيبقى plural noun. طب what if I wrote it like this، كتبتها بالطريقة دي، ينفع طيب ان انا اجمع a pair of؟ ممكن اجمع a pair of، تبقى البلورال بتاعها ايه؟ two pairs of، three pairs of، four pairs of. فبالتالي it could be counted فعلا. وفي الحالة دي it holds أو it comes with what؟ with the plural verb. With the what? With the plural verb. Like the example that we are having here on the screen, two pairs of sunglasses were on the table. I'm talking about two pair. That means that there are four parts of the glasses. Two and two. Did you get the idea? Clear. Well done. You rock out there. Let's go on and see another slide. Okay. Now we spoke about the countable nouns. قلنا countable nouns اللي هي nouns which could be counted. ممكن أقدر أعدها. I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. طب what about the uncountable nouns؟ إيه uncountable nouns دي؟ These are the nouns which cannot be counted. ما أقدرش إن أنا أعدها. طب like what؟ Could you give me examples؟ Yes, I could give you examples. Let's see. The countable nouns could be like gases. For example, air, smoke, oxygen. It could be liquids. For example, water, juice, coffee, blood, gasoline. Or ink. It could be like viscous, like mud, oil, paste, glue, soap, sanitizers, and sunscreen. It could be some particles, materials like snow, fabric, metal, gold, energy, soil. It could be technology like information, content, transportation, social media, television and communication. It could be like foods, for example, rice, bread, meat, cheese, honey, sugar, salad, butter, jam, sauce, yogurt, ketchup and salt. Or abstract nouns like love, peace, war, honesty, time, money, hope, jealousy, advice, help, health assistance, change, success, life. It could be collective nouns, for example, trash, furniture, research, pollution, crime, work, homework, equipment, the weather, traffic, stuff, politics, music, the news, and mail. So all these are uncountable nouns. كل اللي احنا ذكرناهم دلوقتي يعتبروا ايه؟ uncountable، اسماء لا تعد. I cannot count them، ما اقدرش اعدهم. لو انا جبت الرايس، الرز دي كده وحطيته قدامي، ممكن اعده؟ ممكن امسك رزايه واعدها؟ of course not. فبالتالي لا، they are uncountable. لو انا جبت الاويل ودلقته كده على التيبل، ممكن اعد الاويل، الليكويد ده can be counted؟ no of course it couldn't be counted. ما ينفعش ان انا اعده. فبالتالي I name them، بسميهم الايه؟ uncountable nouns، الاسماء الايه؟ التي لا تعد. طيب دلوقتي اعمل ايه؟ ايه قصه الانكاونتبل nouns؟ الانكاونتبل nouns rule number 1 always singular، على طول بتعامل معامله الايه؟ المفرد، يعني ما بتتجمعش ابدا 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 يا ميس. لا، ثانيه واحده. You have to pause and think carefully. Every rule has exceptions. كل قاعده ليها ايه؟ ليها استثناءات. طيب how can I turn the uncountable nouns into countable nouns؟ طب ازاي اقدر احول ال uncountable الى countable؟ السهل عليا اقدر اعمله ازاي؟ ان انا put them in a container or I use the quantifiers. For example, like what? Like a piece of, a grain of, a glass of, a drop of, a package of, a bat of, a bunch of. For example, water، المية. Can we count water؟ ممكن نحن نعمل counting للwater؟ Of course not. لو أنا spilled the water on the desk now، لو أنا جبت الwater دي and spilled it on the table، دلقتها على المية، can I count it؟ ممكن أعدها؟ Of course not, I cannot count it. It's uncountable. But what if I put it in a glass؟ لو حطيتها في glass زي كده بالظبط. So I can count the glass. So I can say 2 glasses of water, 3 glasses of water. So I can count it if I put in a glass or a bottle or a can or wherever. The toothpaste، معجون السنان، uncountable، لا يعد. ينفع count it لوحده؟ Of course not. طب what can I do? I put it in a tube. So I say a tube of toothpaste. When I say that, I bought 3 tubes of toothpaste. اشتريت 3 أنابيب. So I can count it. البريد، العيش، كان ممكن أجمع العيش؟ لا طبعا. What can I say? I can say a loaf of bread. loaves of bread. اوكي، زي رغيف. I put it into loaf، الى رغيف عيش. فبالتالي ممكن اقدر اجمعها اقول I ate 3 loaves of bread. انا اكلت ايه؟ loaves of bread. This is too much of bread by the way. Don't do this. ما تعملوش كده. This is too much of bread. You have to be healthy and keep fit. Okay, so take care of what you are take care of what you are eating. Okay, so let's go back to the subject that we are speaking about. We were speaking about what؟ كنا بنتكلم على ايه؟ على countable و uncountable، وكنا بنقول ان البريد دوت uncountable، لا يعد، ما ينفعش ان انا اعده. فبالتالي what can I do to turn it into countable؟ عايزه اعد العيش، اعمل ايه؟ I put it او made a loaf of it، اعمل له في رغيف، فاقول 1 loaf of bread and 2 loaves of bread. لو انتوا تفتكروا ايه البلاي اللي احنا او الجيم اللي احنا لعبناها at the beginning of the session، loaf and the plural of it loaves. Okay. Also the baskets are not counted. We cannot count it. Okay, so we put it in a bucket of baskets. Okay. Salt، الملح also is not counted. What I put it in a can, okay, or in a bottle, or whatever that I put it in a package of salt, and so on. So this is how I turn it from the uncountable to countable nouns. Did you get an idea? You killed it now. You rock and roll. Let's take another slide. Okay. Now let's check our understanding. يلا بقى نعمل checking على understanding بتاعنا and see how can we differentiate between the countable and the uncountable noun. ونشوف هنعرف ازاي نفرق بين ال countable وال uncountable noun. Okay, now I have a chart and a chart هنا. These two charts are empty. One holds countable and one holds uncountable. All we have to do is to put the pictures or to put the words in each suitable chart or each suitable column. So let's see together. The first picture here, we have here rice. Okay, so rice is a countable or uncountable? Of course, so rice is uncountable. فإحنا هنحطه هنا في uncountable. Okay. طيب chair. Can I count chair? Yes, I can say 1 chair, 2 chairs, 3 chairs. So they are countable. So I put it in the uncountable. Cow. Can I count cows? Of course, I can say 1, 2, 3 cows. So they are put in the countable. Sorry, What about the milk? Okay, so milk as a liquid is uncountable, but milk in a bottle is countable. What about the water? Water as a liquid is what? Is uncountable. But what about drops of water? So this is countable, of course. Strawberry is countable noun. Strawberries. Bread is uncountable. But if I made a loaf of it, so it could be uncountable in this case. What about the butter? الزبدة. So butter is uncountable, okay? But if I would like to make it countable, so I just put in a bucket of butter, okay, or a jar of butter or whatever. What about the pasta? Pasta is uncountable, but if I would like to make or to use the countable of it, I say like a plate of pasta, a dash of pasta, okay? So this is how I turn it from uncountable to countable. Well done. I know that there are excellent students, and now you can differentiate between the countable and uncountable noun. Let's have another slide and see what we're gonna speak this time. This time we're gonna speak about quantifiers. There are too many quantifiers that we can use them with the countable and uncountable nouns. Let's have a close look at the screen and see what are the quantifiers that we are having in this unit. The first one is here is much. Can you see much? When I use much, امتى بستخدم much? I use much with the uncountable nouns, okay, and it always used in negative statements, not positive statements. So I say, I don't have much time. Do you have much work? And so on. The next one is what is many. Many, I use it when with the countable nouns. Countable noun that we count them, like many apples, many people, and we use it in all types of sentences, in negatives and affirmatives and so on. Questions and so on. A lot and lots of. A lot and lots of, both of them come with what? With the countable and the uncountable noun. I can say ممكن أقول a lot of work وممكن أقول a lot of apples. What about plenty of? What does it mean? More than enough. Plenty of معناها more than enough. There is no need to hurry. We have got plenty of time. What about little? Little, we use it what? We use it to say not much, and we use it with the uncountable nouns like little time, little money. Few, that mean that not many, and we use it with what? With the countable nouns like few friends and few dogs. A little. طب احنا عندنا يا ميس هنا little و a little و few و a few. طب أنا في الامتحان هعمل إيه؟ إيه بقى الconfusion بقى اللي احنا فيه دلوقتي؟ We are perplexed now. How could we say it? We are baffled. How could we do it? هنعمل إيه؟ لا, let's look again at the screen and see the differentiation between these four words. We said before إحنا little معناها not much, but a little معناها some, small amount. Little holds negative meaning, but a little holds positive meaning. The few, we have few countable nouns that mean that not many, and a few countable noun that means some, but small number. So few holds what? Negative meaning, and a few holds what? A positive meaning. Did you get the idea? Of course, you killed it. Now, comes to the time to test your new knowledge. Let's see ourselves and see how can we check our understanding, how can we check our progress in understanding such a rule. Question number 1. Find and correct the mistakes in the following sentences. The first one, I need an advice. This is correct. صح كده؟ I need an advice. لا, ثانية واحدة يا مس. We said to us before, قلت لنا قبل كده ان advice دي uncountable يعني لا تعد. والأسماء ال uncountable cannot become ما ينفعش تيجي مع مين with a or an. لأن a or an only comes with the singular nouns. With the singular what? With the singular noun. طب هنا هتبقى ايه بقى؟ هعملها ازاي الجملة؟ Let's see. I can say ممكن أقول I need a piece of advice. or I can say I need some advice. وزي ما احنا عارفين ان some بتيجي في ال positive sentences with countable and uncountable nouns. Okay, let's take another one. She has many luggages. الجملة دي فيها two mistakes، فيها خطأين. إيه هما؟ Look closely at the screen and try to find out what are the mistakes in this sentence. The first mistake in the luggages دي uncountable. والuncountable nouns couldn't be plurals، ما ينفعش تبقى plurals، يعني ما ينفعش احط لها الاس، فبالتالي ما ينفعش اقول luggages. I say luggage only. And also luggage is uncountable، وما ينفعش استخدم مع الquantifier many to say that there are too many of them. هقول هنا في الحالة دي let's see the correct answer. She has much luggage. She has much luggage. Much goes with the uncountable noun, which couldn't be plural, couldn't add s. So the correct answer is what? She has much luggage. Let's take another one. Can I have 2 breads? خدنا قبل كده bread. No, bread is uncountable. ينفع I can add s to make the plural of it? Of course not. It's uncountable noun. Uncountable noun cannot come with the plurals with s. So what can we do? هعملها ازاي? It could be corrected like this way. For example, can I have, do you remember when I turn the countable or the uncountable into countable noun, what shall I do? أعمل إيه? I put in a loaf, and because it's not one loaf, it's they are 2, so I make the plural of the word loaf into loaves. So the correct answer here is, can I have 2 loaves of what? Of bread. Can I have 2 loaves of what? Of bread. We never say breads. We never say luggages, okay? Luggage, bread. Luggage, bread. Never add the s. Don't forget. How many money? ثانية واحدة ميس، خلاص أنا عرفتها دي. Well done, bravo. You rock and roll. How can you do it? هتعملها ازاي؟ money uncountable. واحنا قلنا لما اجي استخدم quantifier مع money when I say something that too many or too much in the quantity في الكمية أو السايز أو الحجم. So I say not many. I use much. Of course هنقول إيه؟ How much money? How much money? Not how many money. This is going to be the correct answer. Let's have another kind of questions. Complete the following sentences using some, any, much, many, a few, a little. I'm going to just show all the 4 sentences here. Okay. Number 1, as we said before, we use some بنستخدم some إمتى in the positive sentences, and we use any in the negative sentences and in the questions, okay? And also we use some in the questions with what? With would, okay? Number 1, I don't have space homework today. I don't have space homework today. زي ما احنا عارفين homework is uncountable، لا يعد، فبالتالي أنا هستخدم إيه هنا هوت في الحالة دي؟ Let me fetch my pen and see together what we're gonna choose. So homework here is uncountable، لا يعد. And the sentence here is what? Is negative sentence. So I don't have what? I don't have much homework. I don't have much homework today. Number 2, there are space cars on the street around 1,000. Cars here is a countable noun. So what we use the countable nouns we use here? Many. My brother has space close friends, only 2. So what is the word that goes with the countable and uncountable nouns in the affirmative sentences, which is some? Number 4, there are space apples in the basket, not enough for all of us. So what does this mean? They are not enough for all of us. And apples here is countable or uncountable? Countable, so we say what? A few. How space milk in the fridge? How space milk? Milk is uncountable, so we say how much. There is space milk in the fridge. Let's get some. So there is a little. We only have a little milk in the fridge. We have to go and buy some. Well done. Very good. Let's have another kind of questions. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Number 1, there isn't space money left. There isn't a space money left. So money here countable or uncountable. عشان أعرف أحل السؤال ده لازم الأول differentiate أميز and distinguish between the countable and uncountable. Money is uncountable. طبعا كلمة لا تعد. فبالتالي هستخدم معها مين؟ Of course هي هستخدم هنا هوت much. Let's take another one. She has a space good ideas. She has much, little, many, or any. Of course, ideas here is a countable noun, so I use many for countable nouns. Number 3, how space sugar do you want in your tea? Many, much, a few, some. Sugar is uncountable noun, so I always use much. Another one, how space bags do you have? Bags is countable noun, اسماء تعد, I'm gonna use many. Well done, you nailed it. Excellent, very good. Let's have our last kind of questions for today's session. The rewrite. We knew that in the specification of the exam that the rewrite question is existing in our final exam. So you have to keep out to know how to answer such a question in the exam. Number 1, how much milk do you drink every day? I would like to put many. What do I do? I'm going to say how many glasses of milk do you drink every day? Question number 2, my mother bought no sugar or rice. I would like to put buy. How can I say it? My mother didn't buy any sugar or rice. Number 3, I have a lot of friends. I need to put so. I have so many friends. And now comes to the end of our episode for today. See you soon, raccoon. See you later, alligator. Give a hug, ladybug. وكان معكم أستاذة رنا خالد معلم اللغة الإنجليزية للمرحلة الثانوية. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.